Coverage of campaign 2016, the presidential election now just a little over a month away. And tomorrow night, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump will face off in their first debate. National security, of course, expected to be a hot topic. Joining us now, General Michael Flynn. Quite an honor to speak to you. You are the former director of the Defense Intelligence Agency and the author of a new book, Field of Flight. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Liz. Thanks for having me on, and good morning, Cincinnati.
All right. We know that tomorrow night, 100 million people are expected to watch that debate, and we are wondering what your advice would be to Donald Trump to just knock it out of the park and win that debate.
Yeah, my advice to him is be yourself, be honest, and you know what, and basically keep telling the American public what it is that you believe when it comes to what direction our country needs to go. And he's been out talking to the American public, you know, a lot. So, I mean, it's like a lot of us in this country, Liz. I mean, all you got to do is turn on the news and you can see some of the problems that we're having around the world and right here in the homeland. And, you know, the one big thing I believe, and this is why I'm in it. I mean, as a national security guy, when I'm asked what's the number one national security threat to our country, it's our economy. And these are things that I'm very, you know, deeply aware of. So the people of this country, they want change. They do not want the status quo, which is what Hillary Clinton represents. I mean, my God, 30 years. If she hasn't been able to fix some of the problems, she's not about to take another 4 years and fix them. I mean, particularly women's issues, inner city issues. I mean, overseas, of the foreign policy disasters that she has left around the world. Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Okay,
in my time in the military. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all right. I know you have that in the military, so let's talk about that. What is the one thing we need to do to sort of regain or get ahead of some of the national security concerns now?
Yeah, I mean, our military has been devastated by this administration, and Hillary Clinton's plan for the military is more of the same. I mean, we have such uncertainty around the world, and actually we have uncertainty right here in the homeland. And here, this administration, and Hillary Clinton was really part of this, and her plan going forward is to continue to sort of put our military in decline. And we can't have that. We just can't have that. And so, you know, Donald Trump, one of the things he has been talking about is basically increasing the strength, the size of our military, and to do it in some very smart ways where we're paying for a lot of these countries around the world to you know, for their own security, and we don't get a dime back. So there's some really smart ways that we've been looking at to basically pay for the cost of increasing the size of our own military. And I'll tell you, there's such a disconnect. There's such a disconnect between the current administration and our military forces and our military leaders. Our hands are tied and have been tied in the military. So, I mean, that's just one of the aspects, but there's so many other things that our country needs right now. And the number one thing, Liz, the number one thing that I tell you is we need honest leadership out of Washington, D.C. I mean, there's such lying, there's such corruption, there's so much deception. I mean, oh my God, all this nonsense with Hillary Clinton's emails. I mean, how about just coming and telling the truth? Five of her closest aides, one of them being the chief of staff, have been given immunity. I mean, come on. I mean, so this is crazy. And she is running to be president of the United States of America. I mean, think about that. Her chief of staff had to be given immunity. The only time you give somebody immunity is if they've committed a crime.
So,
and this is her chief of staff, and the immunity. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we know that
you got me on my soapbox.
You know, we know that you were being considered as the VP candidate for Donald Trump. We know that you support him. So that said, there's a saying that two things might actually determine an election: where can I get a job, and how do I keep my family safe? So in the debate tomorrow, what would you like to hear Trump say about those two things?
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you, Donald Trump knows how to create jobs, and he has created thousands and thousands of jobs. He has signed more paychecks on the front than Hillary Clinton has ever. In fact, I'm not even sure she's ever signed a paycheck on the front. So he knows how to create jobs. I mean, he has an amazing business that he has created. I think it's around 700 different businesses that are part of the Trump International Enterprise. So that's amazing. And the other thing is safety. Donald Trump has received, and he is going to get this giant endorsement from the Fraternal Order of Police here this coming week. He's received from the Customs and Border Protection Agency another 16,000 individuals that are in the law enforcement community, another endorsement, first time they ever did that. But this idea of safety on the streets of America making America safe again. This is really, it starts with leadership at the top. I mean, all of the things that we've seen in the cities and some of these things that are going on in Charlotte as an example, where's the President of the United States to come out to the American public and say, let's everybody take a deep breath and calm down. Let's let these things settle the way they're supposed to settle. And we're not seeing that in the current administration, and Hillary Clinton's just going to provide more of the same.
All right, well, it will certainly be an interesting debate tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your service as well.
Yeah, it will be.
And again, that debate is tomorrow
Liz.
night. You can watch it live on Local 12 beginning at 9 o'clock, and then stay tuned afterward for a complete wrap and reaction. We'll have that on Local 12 News live at 11.